my name is Tylluan. I'm a solitary pagan witch. I'm an author and the founder of the Wolf and Howl Press. And if I look a little bit fed up, it's because my last video, I had to end quickly because some idiot was phoning me. And it was a spam call. And she phones regularly. She talks over the top of you. I've only ever listened to her once. And it's all hooey. And it's just a scam. It's just, fake. And this annoyed me, as you can see. This is my annoyed face. But also, one little thing it prompted me to think of is please exercise some judgment. Exercise critical thinking. It's really important. Now, let me give you a word of advice. There's a scam doing the rounds on social media, particularly Facebook at the moment, where somebody puts up a picture of a terribly injured dog or a missing man. And it always sort of goes, flood your pages with this, share it, let's bring them home. Yes, except when you look carefully, and it doesn't take, I can see it, my eyesight's awful. But if you look carefully, you'll see that the page that is trying to share it and trying to make you share it is actually a sales page for a particular area or anything, car sales, a local area. If you look more closely at the page, it's got virtually no followers or friends, and it's only been up for a short time. And the idea is that it gets you to share, and then it will change the name of its page. So you're sharing something quite different and something which you may not wish to share. And it will also try and access your friends list so that it can flood their pages. So it's a very good idea to try and make your friends page private. But don't be sucked in, because I have put pages up warning about this, posts rather, warning about this, and I know lots of other people have. And nobody's taking any notice. They're still doing it. And then they will turn around and say, oh, I hope it's true. I hope we can get them back. Or the worst of all is, well, it doesn't hurt to share. And as I hope I've just explained, yes, it can. And it's the same with so many things. It's the same with magic. It's the same with divination. It's the same with, going for a walk in the woods. You have to use a bit of common sense. You have to turn around and say, now, wait a minute. Is this what it seems to be? I've been taken in by things, but I won't be taken in very often. Not if I can help it. And neither should anybody watching this. Be careful, because the world is a big, bad place. And there are a lot of very unpleasant and unscrupulous people there. It's like that phone call I just had. What was it about? Why would they try and make a living out of ringing me up to sell me something, which I don't want? But why would they try and do it? They'd be better off washing dishes somewhere than that. At least they'd have their self-respect. It's awful. And we have to think about that, because the same applies with things like magic, where people will say, oh, I'm a qualified clairvoyant. Now, it's difficult to be qualified as a clairvoyant in something like that. The best qualification is other people's recommendation. No problem with that. It's fine. But when you have people saying, I'm qualified at this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and it's all hooey, for heaven's sake, check it out. Because a lot of the claims are quite checkable, especially nowadays with the internet. So give it a go. See what's being done. It's amazing what you'll find out there that is absolutely not what it seems. And it's really important. Don't get roped into doing things you don't feel comfortable with. It's like we tell our children, if you're with an adult and they make you feel uncomfortable, well, go and find your mum or your dad, unless it happens to be your mum or your dad, which is another story altogether. But go and find a responsible adult one you trust and tell them. And for heaven's sake, if you are that adult that they've come to tell, please take notice of it. Don't just brush it aside. It's not right. So this isn't a very long rant. Don't often get rants off me, but you do sometimes, and this is one of them. Anyway, I shall leave it at that. I shall wish you all the very best, and we'll catch up again soon. Goodbye.